Hey Virgo, this is Amy from Feather Trail Tarot. How are you guys doing today? Or should I say this evening? I'm going to be doing a reading for you guys from April 26th to the 9th of May. I did a little pre-shuffle for you guys before I do this reading. I like to do that. It kind of gives me a heads up on how to kind of what we need to talk about. Every sign has something different that they're going through. Okay. And these are general, so it can't obviously be for everybody. But for the majority of you, it will resonate. So right now, you guys are trying to be in your creativity. You're trying to create something. And in fact, with creativity, you got the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is actually your card. This represents Virgo. This is somebody that goes within to try to create. This is also a card of solitude. So you need to actually go within to create the solitude. Now, in the creativity, you guys are kind of in the way you're communicating. You got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords don't play. She tells it how it is, and she can be sharp with her words. So I'm feeling like how you're communicating, not necessarily to get what you want or to create, isn't really what you should be doing. Because I feel like you're expressing what you want to create, but you're also holding out. Like you're holding it in, you have a lot of guarded cards coming up. This is kind of negative too. Like there's also, okay, so we have 9 of Wands. Look at him. He's like, ain't nobody getting through these walls. I'm holding on to this. This is my creation. This is my whatever. It depends on what that is. It could be guarded over your heart, But the 4, again, here's somebody who's holding on to something tight. And then you have the 5 of Swords, which, the words that are coming out, it's kind of like, look, this is what I expect. This is what I'm going to get at any cost. And everything else I'm going to hold in. You cannot expect for people to give you what you want if you're holding it all in. You're not going to get a balanced situation. But I like the fact that the creativity came out. But I feel like because of that, I feel that the creativity, that spirit is urging you to be creative. But to be creative, you kind of have to let these walls down. Okay, these negative, harsh words, they need to exit left. Stage left, exit stage left, as they say. Okay, and then you got the Rebirth. So you're going through a transformation. And when you're going through a transformation, it's kind of like, someone who is a recovering addict. You should not get in relationships. You should not do anything in that. You should be doing what you can to rebuild yourself, to create who you are. Creativity, here we go. You feel left out in the cold with this 5 of Pentacles. You feel like whoever you've been dealing with has been breadcrumbing you, giving you a little bit at a time, and it's making you feel very left out in the cold. But you can't expect for people to give you things if you're holding back on everything. You guys are pretty gentle creatures, but yeah, you can be, kind of frugal. You can be a little rigid. I've dated a couple of Virgos in my day, and all those sweet and all those things, it can be like that, Somebody moved away from you quickly, and that's why you feel left out in the cold. Maybe maybe what happened was is as soon as it started, it ended even quicker than it started. You know, somebody that you think is very beautiful with this King of Wands, whether that's male or female. This person you think is beautiful and charismatic and full of life. They left. They came in very slow. Maybe they moved slow. Go about things slow. But in your rebirth, you have the Star, which is healing. Okay? And then with that, we have the Ace of Wands. And when you do that, you actually come into your own natural element with the King of Pentacles. You are one of the forms of the King of Pentacles. Earth elements, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus are King of Pentacles. You are trying to build something solid, something that's going to, in the long run, completely fulfill you. Okay? And then we have moderation. So, in your moderation, it's just all over the map. You are going through some heartbreak. You're disappointed. You're trying to work with somebody, and you're disappointed that it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. And it's probably because you weren't being moderate about these things that you want. You want wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. You want wish fulfillment with, you know, this soulmate connection with this Two of Cups, you know? You feel like maybe this was a past life kind of connection. Or maybe you feel like if you have children, maybe they would have gotten along with your kids. I don't know. But however it was handled, it wasn't handled slowly. Because the moderation card came out. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's pull some more cards on this. I'm going to do... I gotta keep track of my time. Because I literally have minutes left. Otherwise it won't download. So Spirit, what else do you have to tell me for the sign of Virgo? What do you tell me for my Virgos? Spiritual career. You may be, if this isn't you wanting a spiritual career, you could be interested in someone that has some kind of spiritual career. We're going to look into that and see what we can dig up and find. Abundance. There's a little too many. Okay, one more for Virgo. Right. And then we have pride. Okay. Minutes. Okay. Yeah, I got notification that it wouldn't download. I don't know what I gotta do to make it longer. I might have to look at it. I mean, I don't need these to be hour-long readings, but 15 minutes goes by extremely fast. Like, very, very fast. Anyway, Spirit, what can you tell me for the sign of Virgo for spiritual career? Okay, so yeah, you have the Four of Swords and you have the Seven of Cups. So yeah, whoever you're dealing with or whatever you thought you were connecting there with that Two of Cups I showed you earlier, they have maybe a job or something in spiritual career, but it's definitely laid to rest. This is a break. This is slow on communication. But you definitely were trying to take a step toward them. But let me pull one more card on that. Spirit, what's gonna happen after the Page of Wands for Virgo? Okay, so yeah, that connection is ending because you got the World. The World is a completion of a cycle. Okay? So I'm sorry if that's disappointing to you guys, but sometimes that kind of stuff happens. We learn lessons, we move on. Oh, here you are. The Queen of Pentacles is also Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And actually, in your case, the Virgo is actually a woman. That's the symbol of Virgo. So, the Queen of Pentacles really symbolizes Virgo. So, you are going to come in your abundance, Virgo. I get one more card to go with that Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so right now you're feeling stagnant. You're kind of tired of being in this energy. You feel like you need that healing so you can get out of this. You're tired of it. And you will. Because you have these 6 of Wands. This is a victory. So, whatever this energy is that you've been holding on to, you know, it doesn't allow you to see the other. It doesn't allow you to see the other cups. See how this person is just focused on this? They just can't stop focusing on this cup. There's these other cups too here. You're so like, your mind is so stuck on it. You can't even see what's right next to you. If you open your eyes, you will. There is a victory. Okay, now let's go with pride. Pride. Oh, here it is again, the King of Pentacles. Earth all up in here, you guys. The earth elements, you are an earth element, and there you are. The pentacles represent earth. And material as far as like, and I mean you're materialistic. I just mean creating of the material world. Currency. You are holding on to that pride for a purpose. To create. Let me do one more card on this. Give me one more card for pride, Spirit. Oh, we have the Strength, the Lion. The Lion is nothing but pride. So you're trying to be strong. You're trying to hold on to that pride and be strong for the big picture. Because you know that it's actually out there. You know, you're looking for the right thing and the right one to offer. And I'm going to do a card. I'm going to do one more card on this. This is the Knight of Cups. This is an emotional, romantic offer. Or somebody offering some kind of emotional fulfillment. So, Knight of Cups. Alright, so it's too many cards. There's like 5 cards. I don't need that many cards. I need like 1 or 2 to go with this Knight of Cups. Okay, I have about a minute. Alright, so now you either might have somebody coming in that, you know, is going to offer you something, or maybe the person you're stuck on this is a King of Cups. They could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. They're a water element. This person is single. This person doesn't need anybody but themselves. You know, maybe they did come around and try to offer you some kind of emotional fulfillment. But maybe they're kind of content with being like this. And this king, he's like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. But you want the whole enchilada. And you're going to stay strong for it. Anyway, Virgo, I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing night. Namaste.